Up with KREM begins now.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock here on your Friday Eve, also known as Thursday.
Wow, we made it.
We're almost closer to the weekend. Hi, friends. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. We've got our meteorologist, Thomas Patrick, here with us. Thomas, it was a beautiful day yesterday, a little bit warmer, sunny.
Oh, it felt great.
It did. You say we're not going to be quite that nice, though, today, right?
Yeah, but not too different, though. Just a little cloudier, and just because we'll see a little less sunshine, it might not get to 60 degrees. But don't let that distract you from what is going to be still another pretty nice late fall day here. Even our current temperatures are holding in the 40s in Spokane Valley and Liberty Lake right now, even 43 in Coeur d'Alene. We would call that warm for low temperatures in October. It's all relative, of course, but that's almost 10 degrees above average for Coeur d'Alene's low temperature. Today, though, partly cloudy, so a mix of sun, a mix of clouds. That might be just enough to keep temperatures below 60, but still well above average for the season.
Here's a live look at the traffic impact this morning at I-90 and Medical Lake in the western part of Spokane County. We're off to a great start here on this Thursday morning. No traffic problems as we get up and move in. We'll keep you updated, though, let you know if there's any backups. On Up with KREM, we bring you weather and traffic together every 30 minutes.
Well, westbound I-90 is still closed this morning out near Cleellum. Now, Governor Bob Ferguson says we will not know how long the repairs will take until Monday. Remember, a semi-truck with an oversized load hit this overpass here. This happened Tuesday night. Again, those westbound lanes still closed at Bullfrog Road. Now, to get around, drivers are getting off at exit 80 and then getting back on I-90 after the overpass. Governor Ferguson says the state will look into having the trucking company pay for the repairs.
In North Idaho news this morning, the Shoshone County Sheriff Holly Lindsay resigned. Now we're learning more about what happened. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says Lindsay was involved in a hit-and-run traffic incident while off duty in Kootenai County on Tuesday. Deputies say she struck an object and left the scene. No one was hurt. The Sheriff's Office says they are investigating the incident. Yesterday, Lindsay released a statement on Facebook announcing she is resigning. Shoshone County Sheriff Under Sheriff Lance Stutzky will now take over until a new sheriff is appointed by the Board of County Commissioners.
Roads are back open this morning at Indiana Avenue and Columbus Street near Mission Park. They were closed yesterday because an Avista truck hit a person riding a Lime bike. Spokane police say the person riding the bike was pinned under the truck and went to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. SPD says the driver had no signs of impairment and has been fully cooperating with officers. We reached out to Avista about the crash. They say they are aware of what happened and will work with SPD. They also said, quote, "Our hearts go out to the person affected and their loved ones. Safety and community well-being are central to Avista's values. We are taking this matter very seriously and are committed to supporting a thorough investigation."
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office is still investigating a rollover crash near Geiger Heights. 3 people were hurt and a dog was killed. The Sheriff's Office says the crash happened yesterday morning near Hallett Road in South Mayflower. Deputies on scene found a truck on its side and extensive damage to a home. Look at the pictures there. They don't think anyone was wearing seatbelts. The driver was brought to a hospital with life-threatening injuries. The Sheriff's Office believes they were impaired and driving recklessly.
Well, the insurance for the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office helicopter more than doubled last year. Because of that, it has not been flying. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press say in the year leading up to September of last year, the Sheriff's Office used the helicopter 140 times. But flights stopped after September 12th, 2024. Now, county commissioners are considering a way to get the chopper back in the air. Basically, the nonprofit Kootenai County Regional Air Support Unit owns the helicopter right now. The commissioners say if the nonprofit donates the helicopter to the county, it could fix the insurance issues. Commissioners will consider this proposal in their next meeting.
New details: the teenager accused of planning attacks on Coeur d'Alene churches last year has changed his plea to guilty. Federal authorities arrested Alexander Mercurio back in April of 2024 for allegedly pledging allegiance to ISIS and intending to attack people at churches using firearms, knives, and a, quote, flame sword to kill as many people as possible. Mercurio is charged with trying to provide material support to a terrorist organization. Several Idaho Republican lawmakers are pushing against the state grocery tax. Right now, they are collecting signatures to have voters decide whether to keep it or not.
So currently, Idahoans pay 6% in sales tax at the grocery store. In previous years, Idahoans could get up to $120 back in the form of a tax credit. Then, in the 2025 legislative session, lawmakers voted to increase that to $155, even more if someone's older than 65. But residents are telling their lawmakers they still do not want to be taxed on their groceries.
We should not be paying 6% on the essentials now more than ever. Like I said, times are hard right now. We still have very high gas prices. Inflation is high. Interest rates are high. House prices are high. And families are having to do a lot more to put food on the table.
For the grocery tax repeal to make its way to the 2026 ballot, they would need 77,000 signatures by May 1st.
A bipartisan bill that would put stricter rules in place for much of the country's airports is one step closer to becoming law. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell and Texas Senator Ted Cruz filed the bill in the wake of a mid-air collision near Reagan National Airport in D.C. The crash happened between the military helicopter and passenger plane and killed 67 people. The bill mandates closer cooperation between the FAA and the Defense Department and increased inspections at airports, including Spokane International. It also requires the military to use the same tracking technology required for passenger planes.
At 6:07, another quick look at our weather forecast, where today is going to be a bit cloudier overall. There's actually a huge storm system which is encompassing most of the North Pacific. This is just the very front edge of that. Getting some cloud cover thrown at us today, but not rainfall just yet. So we still end up dry, we still end up fairly pleasant, but instead of 60 degrees, we just ease that back to 58. Still pretty nice for October standards, though I'm tracking exactly when that rain first arrives Friday night. So look for those hour-by-hour details coming up.
Happening today, Spokane residents have an opportunity to pick up a free energy saving kit.
That's where KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live this morning. So Brandon, when and where can we pick one of these up?
Good morning, Tim, Nicole. Well, we're back here with Dean. He's with Snap, and he's been telling us about all of this great stuff here in front of us. 1,000 of these kits have been put together to give out to people in the community. What's inside of them?
All kinds of great stuff. We've got draft stoppers. That obviously goes under your door to keep the breeze from getting inside the house. You have weather stripping, which is good to keep out more draft. And we also have various energy saver light bulbs. Replacing your light bulbs with LEDs is going to save you a lot of energy. There's a dusk to dawn bulb that's also included in the bag. That way you could have this outside and it's only on when the sun's out. It won't be on then. So there's all kinds of great stuff. Window plastic. This particular kit has enough plastic for 5 windows.
Oh, okay, good to know.
So that always works really well to keep out the drafts as well. Now, none of this is permanent, but it always can help, and things are getting a lot cooler. So we have got 1,000 kits available at the McKinstry Fabrication Shop, which is in Airway Heights at 904070 West 21st Avenue. Also here at the Catalyst Building. And down at the STA Plaza downtown.
And well, you guys have been doing this for 5 years now in total. Why is it so important? What do you feel like keeps you coming back out here to do this?
Well, there's a lot of need in our community, and energy is always a big thing. We have energy assistance through SNAP. Every third Tuesday of the month, people can call to get energy assistance appointments to possibly reduce their bills as well. And there's all kinds of information on how to make sure that you can save. Avista has a program that they've had for a couple of years now called My Energy Discount, which you can also learn about through Avista and also from our website, and that can also reduce more of your bill.
Well, Dean, we certainly appreciate you. And again, we've got those pickup locations on our website at KREM.com as well. 1,000 of these kits, so make sure you come out and get one for yourself. Thanks again, and we'll toss it back to you in the studio.
Well, the University of Idaho's College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences announced its 2025 Vandal Outstanding Educator Award winners. Out of the 6 winners, 4 are from North Idaho. So they're recognizing K-12 educators for making a lasting impact, inspiring love for learning, encouraging students to reach their full potential, and shaping their personal and academic growth. The 4 North Idaho winners are Rebecca Sager, Doug Richards, Christopher Johnson, and Jeanette Humphreys. Congrats.